The rain has been coming down extremely strong. The wind has been so powerful at times that it has shaken the stop sign. It has shaken me. At times you can actually hear it like a roar coming past us. Chris is going to have a check of that commute. We're already starting to see some activity there. But first, let's send things over to Larry Sprinkle and a check of that WCNC Charlotte weather impact forecast. I have an older sister. I have an older brother. There is something about the only son that is just like a direct connection.
Yeah, hard to compete with.
It has been a healing journey, probably more than what I even realized I was going to go through. It feels like a weight is truly lifted off of me. The new year is here, and that means it's a good time to rethink and reset your finances. Even though we're a couple weeks in, it's not too late. This week, Chris is bringing it back to square one and answering one big question. Why is it called meteorology? On top of the actual water, we are a bit of a distance away. Don't even actually see, and now there's some type of smoke that we're smelling. If we can pull that up so you can see just the scale of this as they continue to work. I mean, wow. This is what folks have been seeing for the better part of the morning as firefighters work to put out that fire on Ozark Avenue. Some attorneys question whether or not a suit like this will even hold up in court or if it's just a scare tactic. Wanted to get your thoughts on that. Here's a secret. Parents may never want to admit it, but a new study says parents do have a favorite child.
Good morning.
So tell me a little bit about when this all started, what you saw, what it's been like living just across the street from all of this.
Okay, cool. It might not, it really tastes like ice cream.
But no, like it's actually really great. Love that it has a bow. You can see his smile. He's so happy. Is enjoying the beach a bucket list item?
No, not really, because I get to the beach constantly.
Well, this is going to be a slow-moving storm that brings a lot of rain, and once the ground is saturated, it creates opportunity for the trees to fall over, damaging power lines and homes. It's something crews are getting ready for and why they say you should be ready too. As Debbie closes in on the Carolinas, it leaves behind a devastating path. From Florida to the South Carolina coast, businesses destroyed, homes flooded, and thousands left without power.
All North Carolinians across our state need to be prepared for a deluge. More rain than most of us see in a month or even several months.
After declaring a state of emergency earlier this week, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper now deploying resources ahead of the storm.
I've activated more than 350 soldiers and airmen from the North Carolina National Guard and deployed swift water rescue teams to be on the ready.
As Debbie approaches, one man on the PD River fishing for a silver lining.
I'm waiting for it to start raining so we can maybe catch something out here.
Calm conditions now for a body of water soon expected to flood.
We're just going to ride it out. Hope everything goes well.
So what should you do now? Make sure you have the essentials in case your power goes out. As crews respond, it can take some time to get things back up and running. Reporting in Richmond County, Kayland Hagwood, WCNC Charlotte. Well, when a sales representative from Solar Brio came knocking on the Lee's door, promising them lower power bills, they thought they were with a company they could trust. Instead, the Lees say they were left with costly broken promises, and they're not alone.
We did this in good faith, and we expect others to act in good faith.
A decision to buy new solar panels turned into a nightmare for Martha and her husband Jay Lee when they say the device stopped working.
When we invested in this system, we didn't think that we would only have it a couple of years and then we would not be able to use it anymore.
The couple says they took out a loan and refinanced their house to buy the panels, spending tens of thousands, hoping to help the environment and see their power bill go down. Instead,
Jay noticed that the power bill was going up.
That was just the beginning of months of disappointment, as they say their pleas for help went largely unanswered by the company they first came to know as Solar Brio, then later Brio Energy, Avolta Power, and Total Solar Solutions.
Changed their name at least a couple of times.
The Lees reached out to WCNC Charlotte about their concerns, and we got to work, finding similar complaints from buyers around the country. In Minnesota,
the system has only been fully functional for 8 to 9 months.
Do this. Oh, yeah. This will work. And then dead silence.
Customer complaints sparking legal action from the Attorney General's office.
My office is suing 4 Utah-based companies and 3 of their executives who deceived and defrauded hundreds of Minnesotans when selling them solar panels door to door with high-pressure sales tactics.
Their office securing more than $310,000 in restitution for Minnesotans affected.
Something was wrong.
We reached out to the company or its high-level associates last week by email, LinkedIn, contact page, and phone regarding the lee's concern.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
But did not hear back. The North Carolina Attorney General's office not confirming they'd take the same path as Minnesota, despite receiving more than 25 complaints. The office tells WCNC Charlotte most of those complaints were resolved, with the company compensating consumers for the time the panels weren't working and the cost to have them repaired. The Lees said they plan to submit their complaint with the State Attorney General's office as soon as possible.
They came here. They were the ones who sought us out. We did not seek them out. They made promises that they didn't keep. Shame on them.
Well, not all solar companies have issues like this. The BBB recommends before signing anything, take a pause and research as much as you can. And if you think you've been scammed, file a complaint with the BBB and State Attorney General's office to try to get some help.
I am going to testify.
Bombshell testimony in the Alec Murdaugh trial.
You take this gun or any gun like it and blow your son's brains out.
I didn't shoot my wife or my son anytime.
Murdaugh described a loving relationship with his wife Maggie and son Paul.
You could not be around him and not have a good time.
He says he and Paul spent much of the day together after work before he joined both of them at the kennels where they were found dead. He says he lied to investigators.
But once I lied, I continued to lie, yes, sir.
And to family about being there because he was paranoid from drug use and didn't trust officers. He says those same drugs led him to steal millions from his former law firm and clients.
I was spending so much money on pills.
And while he was open with his defense team, he was difficult with prosecutors.
I think we agree on that.
Despite this, prosecutors hope to show jurors that his willingness to lie to clients shows a willingness to lie to them.
Convincing them that everything was okay while you stole their money. Do you remember it, even one of them?
I'm sure I do.